2 big shows coming up in Chicago. June 16th, June 17th. In Chicago, Takeover Chicago will be the next NXT Takeover special.
Oh, we're talking about NXT.
Yes, we're going to talk about NXT first.
Okay, well, I can tolerate this.
So our good friend Stat King in Chicago will be there live. He will be, I hope, he said he's going to be sharing pictures and videos from
Stat King.
Takeover Chicago, so we hope that you will. And what a lineup they got.
Oh, this card is good.
NXT Championship on the line. Aleister Black going one-on-one with the number 1 contender, Lars Sullivan. We got the NXT Tag Team Championship on the line. Undisputed Era versus Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan. You got the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Shayna Baszler defending the title against Nikki Cross. And you got Ricochet going one-on-one with the Velveteen Dream. And, of course, it is the real main event of the evening. It is Gargano versus Ciampa 2, the street fight in Chicago. What matches are standing out the most to you? Who do you think is going to win Takeover Chicago?
All right, so running down the card real quick, I definitely think that Baszler is going to go. She's definitely going to retain. I also think Aleister Black is going to retain. Is Undisputed Era on this card?
Yeah,
too?
versus Lorcan and
they're going to retain as well.
Yeah.
So no titles are going to change hands, in my opinion, in Chicago. The match I'm looking forward to the most, by far, is Velveteen Dream and Ricochet. That is the platform match for Ricochet for me. That match is going to show the world why Ricochet is the smoothest wrestler in the entire business. I cannot wait to see that because he is working with someone that can complement how smooth Ricochet is in the ring. It is going to be a masterpiece inside that ring. I'm just hoping that it doesn't disappoint me because I definitely have high expectations for that match. I cannot wait to see that match. That is going to be, to me, the best match of the entire night.
And honestly, it's been the best feud build-up for any of the Takeover
Ricochet
matches
is a fucking
so
superhero.
far. I mean, that one angle where he does a freaking superhero flip and does the superhero landing perfectly. He does the superhero landing perfectly.
He doesn't even trip.
Oh my god, it was amazing. They've had a great feud so far. I feel like the match at Takeover is the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
Baby Seth said he's gonna do that when he returns for you.
I'm shaking him a little space boots. Anyway, Ciampa and Gargano, the street fight, I feel like that's going to be amazing as well. And I feel like Baszler versus Cross is going to be Shayna's best match so far.
It should be because Nikki Cross is a crazy bitch.
She is, and I've loved her. I love their rivalry so far with Nikki getting, not really being affected by Shayna's bullying ways and kind of just freaking Shayna out with how crazy she is.
I love the Ciampa and Gargano beef. Like, that is classic beef for me. I love that.
Honestly,
it's been so great.
I felt like it needed to end at New Orleans, but they found a way with the little angle with Candice LeRae.
Just keep it going.
They found a way to keep it interesting and keep it going.
Yeah, they just kept it going, and I like it. I find it to be impressive. I like it because honestly, like, where does Gargano go from there? Where would Ciampa go from there?
They both need to be in the title picture. Honestly, at Takeover Brooklyn,
they're gonna save that for Brooklyn.
Takeover
One
Brooklyn
is gonna get the shot in Brooklyn.
I want a 3-way at Brooklyn.
So give
Black,
them a 3-way at
Black,
Brooklyn.
Ciampa, and Gargano.
Even if it's a 3-way at Brooklyn, like, they needed something to occupy themselves for Chicago.
Yeah.
So they get the monster, Lars Sullivan, which is gonna give Black a hell of a match, which he's definitely gonna fade to Black. It's probably gonna take 2 of them.
Yeah.
But the fact that you got something to fill, it's like a filler.
Mm-hmm.
You got something to fill the time. It's gonna be great to me.
I mean, and honestly, they could keep the Gargano and Ciampa. I could see them doing even like a steel cage in Brooklyn and then giving the title match to EC3. I could see that.
Possibly. I mean, the NXT has a lot of good possibilities, and the fact that that's a good thing. That's a good thing, is that it's not going to be 100% predictable.
See, not all of WWE has got us like depressed and in the slumps. Honestly,
no, I was able to handle. I'm able to handle Takeover. Like, NXT is where it's at when it comes to the E.
But the following night, we have WWE Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yes, it is coming up.
Totally.
It is. Are you ready for Money in the Bank? And what a lineup we have indeed. We have the classic matches of Big Cass versus Danny O'Brien. we're gonna see Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I finished this.
Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. We got the Deleters of Worlds versus the B Team for the Raw Tag Team titles. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Good Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Asuka versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey, our Lord and Savior, versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. Last man standing, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship.
Okay.
The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match with Lana, Becky Lynch, Ember Moon, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Charlotte.
The whole women's roster.
The whole women's roster. And then the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. What matches are sticking out the most to you?
None!
What are you looking forward
None.
to?
I'm not looking forward to none of these matches. The only match that, all right. If I have to get serious for a moment, the only match that I actually want to see happen, I want to see the women's match happen. I want to see the women's Money in the Bank match happen, because that is probably the least predictable match to me of the entire night. I truly spent days trying to figure out, or even think I have figured out, who might win this match. There are so many possibilities to this match that I like the thought of not knowing who's going to win this match. This is the only match that I'm truly looking forward to for the entire night. The men's Money in the Bank, this fucking New Day shit is fucking terrible with not knowing who's going to be in this match. Like, who gives a fuck? None of y'all are going to win. Like, what is the point of that? What is the point of dragging something out for a month when none of you are going to win?
I'm looking forward to Ronda. Ronda Rousey, baby. Give me some Ronda. Hey, we want some Ronda. Hey, we want some Ronda.
You know who's making me not looking forward to this match? So is Nia Jax a face or a heel?
No clue. No clue what the hell they're doing with Nia Jax. No clue at all.
This has been the poorest book pay-per-view I can recall since Battleground last year.
Since Backlash.
Since Battleground. Like, Backlash, we knew was WrestleMania rendezvous. We knew it was.
Two predictions: Natalya will win the Women's Money in the Bank, and she will cash in during Ronda and Nia. During the match, Ronda will have Nia in the armbar, and Natty will come in, get the pin. 1, 2, 3. Natalya will become the new Raw Women's Champion.
I don't think they're gonna make it that simple.
No, they're not. But that's my prediction. I gotta go with the prediction.
Make it that simple.
I gotta go with the prediction.
I'm gonna go with Ember Moon winning. The Money in the Bank, because they're gonna make it easy. I would hope. My hope is that they would have fucking, after this whole 8-9 months, that they would have finally taken Squasha Banks out of Squasha Central.
Nah.
But it's not gonna happen.
They don't even know what they want to do with that Bailey storyline.
So they don't So Squasha Banks and Bailey is gonna live on.
Live on forever.
So I just think that you're just gonna ride the obvious, what they feel is hot hand in Ember Moon, and then she's gonna win it. She's gonna cash in advance and lose.
Boo, Ember, boo.
So the thing I never liked about Money in the Bank winners is I don't feel like a face should be Money in the Bank. I always feel like it should be a heel.
I can
Which
understand that.
I don't, because there's the element, because faces don't know how to do element of surprise. They suck balls at
Except
it.
for CM Punk.
I guess.
CM Punk was really good. He was pretty good.
He was alright.
I mean, usually when a face wins Money in the Bank, it leads to a heel turn. So
Ember Moon ain't turning heel.
no, that's why I don't want Ember Moon to win. I want Natalya to win.
I think that's why she's gonna win, because it's the wrong decision.
Well, I mean, they made a wrong decision last year with Baron Corbin.
I would love it. Like, I'm just gonna pick Sasha Banks to win Money in the Bank and turn heel during her Money in the Bank win. I'm just gonna pick it. I don't care if I'm wrong.
Who do you got for the men's Money in the Bank?
The men's Money in the Bank. Oh God, another clusterfuck. It's not gonna be Braun Strowman. I'm gonna actually pick the glorious one.
Bobby Roode?
I'm gonna pick Bobby Roode to take this one. I'm gonna pick Bobby Roode to win the Money in the Bank, and also I want a heel turn. So I'm picking 2 heel turns, and I want one of them to be right.
So Bobby Roode, I like the Bobby Roode pick because he's basically this year's Baron Corbin in the person with the least amount of momentum that needs it the most to win. But I'm gonna go with the Miz because I feel like in a perfect world, Miz wins Money in the Bank. Nakamura beats AJ in the Last Man Standing match. You got Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan wins, and then the Miz cashes in Money in the Bank
On Daniel Bryan. You know
we
what?
set up our big main event for WrestleMania 35.
You know what? WWE is not capable of telling a story like that.
They have before, but they did it by accident last time. This would be on purpose.
Yeah, so that means it's not going to happen. So
I believe in you, WWE.
I love the attempt.
I believe in you.
I love the attempt, but WWE is not going to make this happen. So I'm just going to pick Bobby Roode to win for no reason.
So
I have no idea what to do with the contract because he's on Raw.
I got a question for you, for the true heels out there. Speaking of Bobbies, and speaking of Money in the Bank, you got Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. Do you think the Lashley Sisters segment was the worst segment that we will see of the year from WWE? I feel like, yeah. I've honestly said this about 3 or 4 times since Lashley has returned, that was by far the most awkward or confusing or worst segment I've seen. But the Lashley Sisters segment was Bailey, This Is Your Life, old day levels of horrible.
I'm going to take a moment right now to apologize to Bobby Lashley. Because the shit that WWE has served him is unjust. It is unfair. Dude, you got him coming out with the Tiger Woods cap. You got him coming out strolling to men as sisters. You got him doing handshakes and then smiling to the crowd. They have no fucking clue what to do with him. It is so horrible. It is unwatchable. I am really, like Bobby, you fucked up people's careers for Backlash. But I apologize to you because you are being fucked harder than Kevin, Sami, and Braun. At least Braun has a shot at Money in the Bank. At least Kevin has a shot at Money in the Bank. At least they're in an important match. You are in a match with Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn brought out men as your sisters. I'm done.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I'm done.
I'm
sorry, Bobby.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was really, really bad. Like, I thought I was giving it a chance because I was like, okay, they're actually doing something with that awkward-ass interview Lashley did when he sat down and talked about the child abuse that he received from all his sisters. I was like, oh, they're doing something with it. And then we got
then they come out.
Men in drag.
And then they come out.
Men in drag.
Then they come out. They come through the curtain.
They came out the curtain. Get it? Anyway, what do you true heels feel like? Was Lashley?
What the hell was that?
Was Lashley's Sisters the worst segment of the year?
True heel Steven says lazy booking as always, but Stat Guy feels it won't be the worst. It'll be top 5, but there's still 6 months left.
This is true.
That is very true.
That is very true. That is very true and scary to think about.
That's scary to think that WWE has another 6 months to book shit like this. But this shit took the cake, yo. I almost finished a whole bottle of 1800 because of this shit.
Thanks to you, WWE.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you guys are serious right now. You guys actually projected this to be your 5th biggest pay-per-view of the year. You wanted to make this a top 5. You wanted to make Money in the Bank top 5. You wanted to add it to the big 4 and make this number 5.
Yeah, before you
Smack
made all
it in
the
the middle of the
co-branding.
year. And then this is the shit that you stick us with. You stick us with a Bobby Lashley sister storyline. You sit there and throw Ronda Rousey in a fucking title match without her even having a singles match on any platform of television yet. You fucking give us Roman Reigns. What the pay-per-view? This shit could have been at a house show. Like, you guys are fucking kidding me. And then we have this clusterfuck of a Money in the Bank match. We have the B team. The B team, like what? You created a team when you sent all of them to SmackDown. You had to create another team
but even on Raw they have AOP, they have Sammy and KO.
Oh,
they
do
have
they have AOP?
They have Drew and Dolph.
Wait, do they have AOP?
We wouldn't know if you've been watching, but they do.
Where is AOP?
They
Are
do
they
have
injured?
AOP.
No, they're not.
It's
You're
beyond
supposed
me.
to be building Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, right? As badasses. What does Dolph Ziggler do? They go and make him lose on a house. They make him go.
Get eliminated from the Battle Royal.
Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? And then it's the B team that prevails?
Yeah. They made a joke of the whole Raw attack.
Dude, they have Sharpie written shirts. And then you want us to take this shit seriously?
And then they forgot about the Bludgeon Brothers for like 3
And
4
not only
days.
do they do this, they put them on Money in the Bank. They put it on the fucking pay-per-view.
WWE, you don't care about tag teams. I know.
No, y'all don't care about us.
No, they don't care about quality. That's one thing, that's for sure.
True Heel Steven says SP3 Baby Seth segments are 1,000 times better than any WWE segment.
I agree.
We need-
True Heel Steven. I agree.
Listen, we need to pick up Baby Seth from that epic spear of deletion. We need to pick him up from that epic deletion. We need to find him because this was way more entertaining, and then that battle that they had was way more better than this shit that we're getting now. Like I for the life of me, I was trying to figure out for this entire pre-show what we was gonna talk about for this bullshit. I can't figure it out. It's fucking that bad. And then as bad as the Daniel Bryan Big Cass match was, as bad as that shit was, we're gonna get it again?
Yep. Get a rematch. How you like that? How you like them apples?
Yo, just go fuck us with a pogo stick, yo.
But yes, that is all that is coming up in the month of June. What a jam-packed month it's gonna be. I mean, after JJ finished another bottle of tequila, I'm sure he can finish through all 4 hours of Money in the Bank that he has to watch. So I hope you guys will watch it as well. June 17th, Money in the Bank. Hopefully, after that, we will get through this post-Mania slump and depression, and WWE will start giving us quality once again. So,
I mean, y'all have SummerSlam coming up. Jesus Christ. Like, give us something. Like, yo, are y'all serious right now? Y'all have a whole nother pay-per-view? What are they gonna do? Great Balls of Fire?
no, Extreme Rules.
So they're doing Extreme Rules. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That guy believes the CM Punk chants are going to be loud.
Especially during Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal.
Oh, yeah.
Because who the fuck wanted that match?
They're going to be chanting CM Punk for days after Money in the Bank.
Like, dude, I like the Maharaja. That's my guy. People knows I've been defending him for months, ever since True Heel Heat 2. What the fuck is this?
We're not going to have too much time.
And this
to
is
talk
a
about
big
that.
dog. He's a big dog supporter. I'm a Jinder supporter, and we're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, we both don't want to see this match.
What the fuck is this? Like, are y'all fucking kidding me?
But that is all the time we got for Money in the Bank. I'm sure we're going to talk about Money in the Bank more on True Heel Heat 13. We can talk about our thoughts and everything that happened from that show in Chicago. So Takeover on the 16th, Money in the Bank on the 17th.